Hello, person or people watching this video, and welcome to my first video of 2023. Now, I recently played and completed Pokemon Violet version, so today I'm going to be doing my opinion on all the Pokemon in the Paldea region. So let's waste no time and let's get to it. Okay, just so you know, I will be giving more detail in my opinions for this episode, because why not? So first we have Sprigatito, and I think it's a very adorable little grass cat Pokemon. You know, cats are cute, and so is Sprigatito. My only complaint is that the eyes on its official artwork kind of look a bit wonky, but other than that, it's very adorable. I like it. Florigato. Florigato is a very cool cat Pokemon. It's got like a grass yo-yo. That's a really cool concept, and I like it a lot. Meowscarada. I know a lot of people don't like Meowscarada because it stood up, and people might think it looks ugly, but I actually think it's very cool. I like the whole magician vibe it gets off, and it just has a very neat design in my opinion. So yeah, Meowscarada is very cool. Fuecoco. When I first saw Fuecoco in the Scarlet and Violet teaser, I was mind blown, and I knew this thing had to be my starter. It's so goofy and so cute at the same time. I love it. I love it so much. Here is Crocolore. Now, I'm gonna be honest. When I first saw Crocolore, I hated it. I absolutely hated it. I thought they took all the cuteness away from Fuecoco and just threw it out the trash. Or threw it in the trash, I would say. And they just left us with a ugly abomination that I hated. Then I thought I was being too harsh on it, so I went from hating it to disliking it. And when my Fuecoco evolved in the game, I wasn't too happy because I was still hating on Crocolore. Now, I do picnics with my Pokemon so I can get a little bit closer to them. And I just saw Crocolore and how happy it was to be there. It did a little happy dance, and that made me happy seeing it so happy. And I thought it was kind of cute actually. So my mind changed on Crocolore after that. I went from disliking it to loving it. And Crocolore is one of my favorite middle stage starters because of that. I love it. And here is Skeledirge. Back when I was hating on Crocolore, I was hoping that the final evolution of the line wouldn't be a letdown. And it was not a letdown. It is a monster, and I love it. Skeledirge is one of the coolest looking starters we've had in a while. And a cool detail is that the bird egg from Crocolore's nest hatched, and it's like a microphone bird that helps Skeledirge in battle. It's also a reference to how birds clean the mouths of crocodiles. Yeah, I love Skeledirge to its little skeleton design, like a Day of the Dead Pokemon. I don't know, it's just super cool. I love it. Now here's Quaxly. Quaxly is a neatly designed Pokemon. I love its little hair and how sassy it is. Now we get to Quaxwell, which is a ballerina duck, I guess. Its hair looks kind of awkward. Actually, its whole body looks awkward. It's like in its awkward teenage stages. But other than that, it's alright at most. Alright, now we have Quaquaval. I think Quaquaval is a really cool Pokemon. I love how it's a dancer, a duck, and a peacock. And I also think its hair is very stylish. Here is Lechonk. And 10 out of 10 name. And it's a very cute pig Pokemon. What's not to love? Now we get to Oinkologne. I was not expecting Lechonk to evolve into Oinklown. I thought it was gonna go more to the Emboar route, but oh well. I like the female version more because I think it just looks more prettier than the male one. But Oinklown as a whole, it's okay. It's definitely a more traditional, more evolution looking. What the hell did I just say? Whatever. Here is Tarantula. I think Tarantula is a very cute Pokemon with this little silk spider thing. Very adorable. Also, not to brag, but Tarantula was the first ever shiny I got in this game. Like, I was in the early route. I just started playing the game, and I just see a shiny Tarantula out of nowhere, and I immediately go to catch it. It was insane. Spidops. I know that a lot of people don't like Spidops. I can get why. It's kind of scary looking, but I think it's kind of cool. I would change that it looks a bit more sleeker. Like its body is tubes and that's it. But other than that, it's pretty cool in my opinion. Sorry, had a bit of a cough. Here is Nimble, or as I like to call it, Nimble. It is a very cute little grasshopper Pokemon. It kind of looks like a Swiss Army knife. I don't know if that's what they're going for, but it looks really cool, and I love it. Here is Lowkix. Lowkix is a very awesome looking Pokemon. It looks like a robot, even though it's not really a steel type, but it's still really cool though. It fits its typing super well. Bug Dark, awesome. And also, it's super cool that it kicks with chainsaws. That is amazing. Alright, now here's Palmy, the first Pikachu clone that can evolve. Palmy is a very interesting a Pikachu clone, and I respect it for that. Now I get to Palmo, which is just Palmy, but it's standing up. It's okay. Now we get to Palmont. I wish that we could just go from Palmy to Palmont, but other than that, it's alright. We have Clodsire, my boy Clodsire. Clodsire is one of the most cutest Pokemon I've ever seen. It's a chocolate sticky bun with just, it's adorable. I love it so much. We have Tandemaus. I think Tandemaus has a very interesting concept. How it's like a couple and they stick together no matter what. I think that's very cute. It gets even cuter when it evolves in a Mousehold. It's like an actual family now, and that's really nice and adorable, and I love it. Fido. 10 out of 10 name again. Fido is cute, but its face kind of looks like a man's face, and that really bugs me. But other than that, it's cute. Dodgebun, or Dogsbun, yeah, that's how you say it, Dogsbun. Dogsbun is a very, very, very good boy. I love it a lot. Like, they took Fido and they baked it. That is one of the most perfect evolution progressions. And it just doesn't look like a pastry. It actually looks like a normal dog. And that's what I love about it. Here is Smoliv. Smoliv is adorable. We must protect it. Dolliv. I was not expecting Smoliv to turn into Dolliv. I thought it was going to turn into a bigger Olive, but Dolliv is alright. I've never seen a trainer use a Dolliv in the game for some reason, but oh well. Arboliva. Arboliva is a very elegant Pokemon. I love the little purple olives growing on its arms. I don't know, it's just very beautiful and elegant. I'm gonna check my phone percent really quick. 11%, okay. Now it's 10%, great. Alright, now we have Squawkabilly, which is an Elvis bird. I think Squawkabilly is kind of funny looking. I like how it comes in different colors. The yellow one is my favorite because yellow is my favorite color. And I also like how each colors have beef with each other. That's just funny. Here's Knackley. Knackley is awesome, and if you disagree, fight me. Here is Knacklestack. Knacklestack is also awesome. I like how it looks like a Minecraft creature, whatever. It's still really cool. And Garganicle is very, very, very cool. It looks like a Minecraft golem, and I love it so much. It also comes in clutch. I used it. Comes very clutch. Annihilate. Primeape has needed an evolution, and this is the perfect evolution. Like, you know how Primeape's Pokedex entries say it gets so angry that it dies? Well, this is the result of that, and they nailed it. It just looks so cool, and I'm gonna play the game like a second and third time, so Annihilate will be on one of my teams because it is epic. Alright, we have Charcadet. I think Charcadet is a very cute Pokemon. I know some people might say it's very weak, but my Charcadet was actually pretty strong and it rarely fainted. So yeah, I like it a lot. Armarouge. Armarouge is a very awesome Pokemon. It just has an epic design, and I love its a color scheme too, and its little floating pauldrons turn into cannons. That is incredible. I love it. But you're not as cool as Ceruledge over here. When I first saw Ceruledge, I was blown away, and I knew it had to be on my team. It took a while for me to get it, but it was worth it because this thing kicked butt, and it's so incredible. Its design is awesome. Its stats are awesome. Everything about it is awesome. Love it. Easily in one of my top 10 favorite Pokemon. We have Tadbulb. I think Tadbulb is a pretty cute Pokemon. It's definitely a more logical pre-evolution to Bellibolt. I like its name, and I like how it looks like a light bulb. Bellibolt. When I first saw a Bellibolt in that one teaser, I thought it was a very cute Pokemon. I was a bit thrown off how those little bumps on its side are not actually eyes, because I thought that they were eyes. But no, its eyes are the little dots on its face. It's kind of underwhelming a little bit, but it's still a very cute Pokemon, and I would use it if I wanted to. Wattrel, the regional bird of this region. And I think Wattrel is a very cute Pokemon. I like how they make a Pokemon based off a petrel. Yeah. Wattrel's cute. Kilowattrel is very cool. I like how it uses its a throat sac. Yeah, throat sac. To generate its electric abilities. I think that's very cool. And also, its design is one of the best regional bird designs, other than Corviknight and Talonflame. The Dunsparce. Okay, I know a lot of people don't like this thing because of how disappointing it was, and I must admit, I was pretty shocked to see that it barely changed anything, but a lot of people started hating it, and so I thought it needed some love, so I thought I might use it. Sorry, just plugging up my phone. I thought I might use it, and it was a very good Pokemon to use. It had some pretty good moves to choose from, and it was really strong too. It came in clutch. And I wish Dunsparce could have turned into like a dragon, but this is an evolution for Dunsparce, and it's really awesome. I don't like it for its design. I like it because it exists. Farigiraf. Farigiraf is an excellent evolution for a giraffe rig. They still keep the palindrome for its name, and its tail just turns into like a hoodie, and that's really cool. I would have much preferred it if it was a dark psychic type, but oh well. Mastiff. Mastiff is very goofy looking, and I think that's adorable. Mabostiff. Mabostiff is a very, very, very good boy. I grew attached to it when playing Arven's storyline. Also, Arven is one of the best Pokemon characters ever. Fight me. Shroodle. Shroodle is alright, I guess. It's got a little piece of frosting on its head. Like, you see that? That looks like frosting. I know it's not frosting, but it looks like it. Grafaiai. When I first saw Grafaiai, I thought it wouldn't get a pre-evolution, but nope. We got Shroodle. I thought Grafaiai would get an evolution, but nope. It does not have an evolution. But other than the underwhelming evolution stage, I think Grafaiai is a very neatly designed Pokemon. I like how it's an eye and it paints stuff using its fingers. I don't know, it's very cool. We have Bramblin. I'm surprised that they made a Pokemon out of a tumbleweed. Bramblin is okay. I like it. Now we have Bramblegast, which is just a bigger Bramblin. It's okay. Toadschool. I like Toadschool a lot. I'm not the biggest fan of Tentacool, but Toadschool is actually cool. I love how it runs on its little tentacles. That's very funny. I love it. Toadscruel is awesome. I wish I could have used it, but I don't know. But it's really cool. They took Tentacruel and they made it a land creature that sort of looks like a UFO. It looks like an alien. And I love it. Also, its shiny is amazing. Cloth. Cloth is a derpy little crab, and it's really cute. The only thing I don't like about it is its cry, because its cry is terrifying. Capsakid. I like Capsakid. I think it's a pretty good looking Pokemon. When I first saw it, I thought it was a bird, though. Scovillain. Yes, the first ever fire grass type, and it's very fitting to make it a chili pepper. I like it a lot. I know some people might hate it for its design, but I love its design personally. I'm here for it. We have Rellor. Rellor is a dung beetle, and I was not expecting Pokemon to make a dung beetle Pokemon, but here we are. Rellor is a pretty neatly designed Pokemon. It's one of the more unique designs. So yeah, Rellor is cool. But it's nothing compared to Rabsca. Rabsca is awesome. I like how it took the ball of dung and made it a psychic ball. That is great. And look how shiny it is. Speaking of shiny, Rellor has one of the best shinies in Pokemon ever. The dung ball turns to gold. And while Rabsca shiny is still good, I wish they had made the psychic ball gold instead of Rabsca's body. Oh well. Flittle. I know a lot of people might think that Flittle is a bit goofy looking, but I love it. It has one of the best color schemes in Pokemon, and it's heckin' adorable. Just look at it. Espathra. I love Espathra. It's a very beautiful Pokemon. It reminds me of Lady Gaga with its hair, and Lady Gaga is incredible. It has a very good color scheme, a very good shiny. I loved using it for a little while. I'm going to use it again. Yeah, Espathra is great. Tinkatink. Tinkatink is adorable, and you cannot disagree with me. A Tinkatuff. Tinkatuff is great. I love its design. I love its hair. I love how aggressive it looks while also being kind of cute. But Tinkaton is amazing. I'm sorry, Dragonite, but Tinkaton has took your place as my second favorite Pokemon. Where do I even start? Well, when I first saw Tinkaton, I was also blown away by it. I thought it was super cool that they had a Pokemon as cute as it wielding a hammer. That is just so badass. And when I got my Tinkaton in the game, I was super happy. And it kicked butt. It used moves like Gigaton Hammer, Foul Play, Brick Break, Play Rough. It was super OP and I loved using it so much. Tinkaton has a great design, it's great in battle, and I love how it is a menace to society. Like, it knocks rocks into the sky to aim at flying a Corviknight, and it uses the skin of Corviknight to make its hammer. That is dark, but absolutely badass. Tinkaton is great, and if you don't like Tinkaton, fight me. Alright, praise over. Now, here's Wiglet, another convergent evolution. Wiglet is alright at best. I definitely like it more than Diglett. Wug Trio. I don't think Wug is a word, but we'll just go with it. Wug Trio is a very nice Pokemon. I like how it inverts its colors from Wiglet. That's not lazy like Doug Trio. And I like how they come out of individual holes. That's very unique. Also, I find it funny how high its speed is. Like, I did not expect this thing to be fast. I don't think it can even move. Bombardier. First of all, its name is incredible. 10 out of 10. Also, I like its little design. It uses its little apron to drop rocks on people. That's really mean, but cool at the same time. We have Finizen. Finizen is the first ever dolphin Pokemon, and they nailed it. It's really adorable while also having some unique design features that just makes it look like a more unique dolphin. I love it. Wait, that's just Finizen with a heart. Here we go. This is the real Palafin. Palafin is such a unique Pokemon. I love the design premise they had with this. Like it's like a superhero transformation. You have Palafin, and it turns into its hero form when you use Flip Turn in battle, and that is just so interesting and cool. And Palafin looks very cool, kind of goofy, but very cool. If I had friends on the Switch to trade with, I would definitely use it. I didn't mean to say trade, I meant play with. Yeah. Also, its stats are killer. Varoom. Varoom's design kind of confuses me. I know it's an engine, but it looks a bit awkward. Also, I find it really weird that it floats. I can't be the only one. We have Revavroom. Revavroom is a very cool looking Pokemon. I think it looks way better than Varoom. And I still find it a bit weird how it floats instead of uses its wheels to ride, but oh well. I also like how all the Team Star bosses uses it. It's really neat. Cyclizar. Cyclizar is a cool Pokemon, but you won't really stand out when you're just the modern version of the box art legendaries. But you're still cool though. Orthworm. I like Orthworm a lot. It's a derpy little worm Pokemon that's made out of steel. And it also looks like a train. And I like that. My biggest complaint though is its catch rate is super low, and I don't like that. But other than that, it's very cute, and I love it. A Glimmet. Glimmet is a very interesting Pokemon. When I first saw it, I thought it was kind of weird looking, but after seeing it more, I like it. Glamora. Glamora is very beautiful. I do intend to use it when I play for a third time because it looks really nice and it has some good stats too. I just wish that they weren't so rare, but I like it a lot. Greavard. When I first saw Greavard, I wasn't the biggest fan of it, honestly, but now seeing it more, I like it a lot. I think it's very adorable, and to top it off, if you battle Rhyme when she's about to terastallize her toxicity, you see it dancing. That is adorable. We have Houndstone. Houndstone is a very great evolution for Greavard. They like take Greavard's skin and they make it into a skeleton. That is very spooky, and I like it a lot. Flamigo, its name 10 out of 10. Its design not so 10 out of 10. Like it's literally just a flamingo, but it looks like a boxing glove, and it has white legs. And its mouth shape is weird, and I don't like the mouth shape. But other than that, it's alright. Citadel. Citadel is one of the cutest Pokemon ever. It's so adorable, and I could just hug it and squeeze it for hours. Also, it's huge. I was not expecting a baby like this to be huge, but here we are. Setitan. Setitan is very cool. No pun intended. I like how it's a whale, but it's on land. That's really cool. And also, it's huge. I like that. King Gambit. I might be the first person to say this, but Bisharp did not need an evolution. Bisharp was cool enough how it was. Like, yeah, Bisharp did not need an evolution. King Gambit did not need to exist. I mean, I like King Gambit. I like it. I think it's cool, but I think Bisharp was enough. Still cool, though. I would consider using it, but I think Bisharp is cooler. Sorry. Veluza, or I like to call it Veluzer because it keeps charging at me, and that's annoying. But other than that, I like its design, and its name is also a 10 out of 10. Dondozo. Dondozo is huge, first of all. And I like its little gimmick with Tatsugiri over here. Tatsugiri is very adorable. And I like how it relies on Dondozo, and they can just do a little a tag team together, and that is really interesting. I would use both Dondozo and Tatsugiri in a double battle and watch them dominate the scene. Now I get to the Paradox Pokemon. We're almost done. We have Great Tusk. Great Tusk is a very cool past Dawn fan. I like it. Screamtail. Screamtail is adorable, and I adore it. I like its little ponytail on its head, and its little fangs and its little dinosaur feet just make it even more cuter. And I like its little golden eyes too. Just don't get too close to it because it'll probably beat you up. Brute Bonnet. Brute Bonnet is kind of ugly, but I still like it for some reason. My only question is, why do you have a Pokeball pattern when you're like from ancient times? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Were you like brought to life after the Hisui region was made, or what? I have so many questions. Fluttermane. Mischievous needed some more love, and it got it. Fluttermane is a very spooky Pokemon, and I respect it for that. Slitherwing. Slitherwing is a also very cool Pokemon. I like how it's a Volcrona that can't fly, so it just stands up and slithers. That's really cool. Sandy Shocks. Sandy Shocks is one of the weirdest Pokemon I've ever seen, and I love it. It like it's like it's like a magneton, but it walks on its magnets. That's unique, and I like the metal filings on its head. I find it weird that its tail floats, but oh well. The future Paradox Pokemon are my favorite. Iron Shreds is a very cool Pokemon. I like its sleeping animation. It looks very adorable when it's doing that. And it just kicks butt. I used it before and I loved it. Also, it's very cute when it's happy. Iron Bundle. Delibird also needed something and it got it. And it's really powerful. I used it to dominate some dragon types in the Academy Ace tournament, and it did really well. I love Iron Bundle. It's cool and cute at the same time, and if you see it in a Pokemon picnic, you'll see how cute it is. Iron Hands. Iron Hands is cool, but I'm kind of mad at it for fainting my Tinkaton once, but it's still cool though. I like how its hands float. Iron Jugulus. I love Iron Jugulus. I know it's just a robot Hydreigon, but I don't care. This thing is awesome. Hydreigon is one of my favorite Pokemon, and they made it even better. One time I was fighting Iono for a rematch in postgame, and I was about to lose. I was on one Pokemon. Iron Jugulus was my last Pokemon. And it took a hit, so I wouldn't be sad. And then it proceeds to faint Iono's Miss Magus. And that made me so proud of this thing. I owe it. I owe everything to it. It's just amazing. You should show your respect to Iron Jugulus. Iron Moth. Iron Moth is also very cool. I like its little solar panel wings. I think that's very cool. Also, just like Iron Jugulus, it is super cute when you play with it in Pokemon Picnic. Iron Thorns. Iron Thorns is very, very, very cool. I like how it's a robot Tyranitar, and it looks like a Mecha Godzilla. That is very cool. I also like when it's in battle, its thorns pop out of its back. That's really cool. Frigibax. Frigibax is derpy and adorable, and I just love it. Just like Satoto, I could squeeze it for hours. Arctibax. Arctibax is super cool. No pun intended. And it's adorable as well. Like it still has some of the cuteness that Frigibax had, and I love it. It's amazing. Baxcalibur is epic. When I got my Baxcalibur, I used it to sweep everything, and it did a great job at it. And it only fainted once, which is very good for a Pokemon as powerful as this. I also think that it's very cute as well. It carries some of the cuteness it had from Arctibax and Frigibax. Like in Pokemon Picnic, it'll occasionally do a little happy dance, and I think that's absolutely adorable. I love this thing. 10 out of 10. Easily one of my favorite pseudo legendary Pokemon. Besides Goodra and Dragonite. Also, you need to use this thing. If you use it, you will sweep everything in sight. Gimmighoul. Gimmighoul is one of the more interesting Pokemon because of you can find them and they'll give you some of their coins. I think that's pretty cute. I like its design concept as well. Goldango. I know it looks like the cheese strings mascot, but golden, and I find that hilarious. I was intending to use one in my first playthrough, but since it evolves with a horrendous method, I skipped it. But I'm thinking of using it because I'm up for a challenge because I like it a lot. It looks really cool. Wo Chien. Wo Chien is a neatly designed Pokemon. It's very eerie, but also very cool at the same time. I can't explain it. Chien Pao. Chien Pao is also a good looking Pokemon. It's little like spikes, saber tooth spikes, swords. I should call them swords. The little saber tooth swords coming out of it, they look painful. They look really painful. Like this thing looks like it's in pain. Well, other than that, it's really good. Tinglu, it's a moose, which I like. Its little bowl thing on its head looks really goofy and out of place, but it's still cool. And lastly, the final legendary. Well, the final Runius legendary, Chiyu. Chiyu is amazing. I love it. I love how it's a goldfish, but it's a fire goldfish, and it can like float out of water and lava. That's super cool. I like its little beads on its eyes. It looks like a starry eyes goldfish. It's amazing. Also, it's adorable. Roaring Moon. Roaring Moon is awesome. I really like it, but it's not as awesome as Iron Valiant over here. Let me tell you, Iron Valiant is one of the best Pokemon ever. I love how it just combines Gardevoir and a Gallade together. I'm not the biggest fan of a Gardevoir, but I do like Gallade a lot. Also, this thing is super powerful. It's a beast in battle. Like I used one. I used all the Paradox Pokemon except for Iron Hands. And it was my ace because it just kicked so much butt. It had a wide move pole. Its stats were amazing, and it just one-shotted everything, and that just made me so happy. So yeah, Iron Valiant is my favorite Paradox Pokemon. It's my favorite fighting type Pokemon. And it's easily in one of my top 10s. I love this thing. You should use it. It's fun to use. Koraidon. Koraidon is a very cool Pokemon. I like it a lot. But it's not as good as Miraidon. Miraidon is now my favorite legendary Pokemon. It is super cool looking. And I love that you're able to bond with it in the game. Like, you can ride it, you can feed it, you can play with it in the Pokemon Picnic. It's just amazing. I love it. New favorite legendary Pokemon. And my favorite box art legendary. Sorry, Xerneas. Now I have the Paldean forms. Paldean Wooper. Paldean Wooper is the same bundle of joy that Wooper is. I love its little concept of how it turns like this due to a territorial struggle, and it's just great. I love Paldean Wooper a lot. It's so cute. Paldean Tauros. Paldean Tauros is a very cool form of Tauros. I know it's just a black bull, but we have tons of black bulls. Tauros did need something, and it got it. But Paldean Tauros is not done yet because it comes with two other forms. We have the Blaze Breed. I like the Blaze Breed a lot because it looks way more unique than the base form. And I love how its horns light up red. The Aqua Breed is also very cool because its tails are like a mesh, but it also has the cool looking horns. Very unique, and I like that they light up too. So that is my opinion on all the Paldea Pokemon, and my overall opinion on it. This is a very, very good generation of Pokemon. This is the only generation that I don't dislike a single Pokemon. All of these Pokemon are good. All of them. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet are my second favorite Pokemon games behind XY. And Paldea is my second favorite region behind Kalos. And before I go, I want to say please vote. Comment to vote on Continent Crash Battle for North America Episode 3 because I need those votes. Alright, well, thanks for watching and have a good day. Goodbye. Please subscribe.